In recent years, you may have seen artificial intelligence being promoted by almost everyone in the tech space. They portray AI as a marvelous tool for fixing up your photos and giving you your own personal assistant. However, there is a downside.
Artificial intelligence, or AI, has quickly gone from futuristic fantasy to a pressing issue facing governments, industries, and workers globally.
The ability to create fake pornographic images of everyone from celebrities to children using artificial intelligence has become frighteningly easy.
There are hundreds of apps that promote creating a nude image or taking someone's clothes off.
Apps that blatantly say you just choose the age of a child you want and a body type, and within seconds we will create an image for you.
In light of this growing issue, our research project focuses on the social, policy, and legislative considerations of AI-generated child sexual abuse material. Thus, our research aims and questions involve understanding public perceptions regarding AI-generated CSAM in Australia, how this issue introduces new risks to society, and the current inadequacies of the Australian system regarding its regulation. Our literature review highlighted several concerns arising from the rapid development of generative AI, including gaps in legislation and a lack of public awareness. Key concepts such as AI-generated CSAM and deepfakes have been fundamental in understanding this issue and its resulting impacts. Our research activities involved an online survey to understand the public's understanding of AI-generated CSAM, and interviews with industry experts to understand the risks and the current gaps in Australian legislation. In collaboration with ICMEC Australia, we hope that further research in this area can create better strategies to protect children from AI-generated CSAM. Findings involved 128 responses from an online survey and 4 interviews with industry experts from different NGOs and academia. Our findings were divided into the following 3 sections. Despite significant concerns regarding the dangers of AI-generated CSAM, we identified awareness gaps regarding familiarity with the issue itself, accessing support services, and reporting pathways. A lack of familiarity with the issue emerged as a sub-theme, as 84% of the survey participants stated that they had no or little familiarity with AI-generated CSAM. Of the 21 parents and caregivers surveyed, 19 reported having seen, read, or heard little to none about the issue in the past 3 months. Experts in the NGO space also shared insights regarding the need for an increased level of awareness from the Australian public. 82% of the survey respondents indicated that they had little to no familiarity of AI-generated CSAM support services. The need for increased awareness regarding existing support services was also evident through the survey's open text answers. Industry experts also mentioned the need for local authorities to have more awareness regarding the reporting pathways, as they typically wouldn't know what to do if approached. Our open text survey findings also highlighted the need for increased public awareness of reporting pathways. The risks and challenges of AI-generated CSAM involved its impacts and regulation complexities on individual and societal scales. The psychological and social impacts of AI-generated CSAM were highlighted by both the public and industry experts. These concerns involved recurring trauma as a result of the abuse content circulating on social media, the neurological and behavioral impacts, and social isolation. The ease of generation and access of AI-generated CSAM also emerged as a concern, with 63% of the survey participants believing that AI-generated CSAM is occurring frequently in Australia. Experts highlighted how the borderless nature of the internet allows perpetrators to exploit regions with weaker law enforcement. One expert said, "Online anonymity leads to perpetrators feeling invisible to the law." Concerns from experts also involved AI being misused by children in educational settings as a tool for bullying. Law enforcement challenges were also seen as a significant gap in AI-generated CSAM's regulation. One expert highlighted how lifelike AI-generated CSAM complicates real victim identification. In addition to such difficulties in detection, experts also shared ethical concerns of informing victims and families of the circulating online abuse material and the overall difficulties of regulators to cope with the vast scale of online abuse cases. The online survey and expert interviews also asked for the participants' insights regarding how they think AI-generated CSAM could be more effectively addressed in Australia. This was deeply integrated into our report's recommendations. Awareness efforts were seen as a required stepping stone in addressing AI-generated CSAM, but experts noted that specific populations, such as school faculty, must be targeted in order to avoid inducing unnecessary panic amongst wider populations. Regulatory reforms were highly suggested by experts, referring to legislation such as Australia's Privacy Act needing to be adapted to specifically account for AI-generated CSAM. Experts further noted the need for a well-defined threshold in the law to clarify what constitutes AI-generated CSAM. There was also a need to focus on support services and reporting pathways. This was evident through the public not knowing where to go for help and the gaps in current regulation. Overall, this study highlighted the public and industry experts' growing concerns of AI-generated CSAM, but also the limitations in current awareness and regulation. Through understanding the various risks, we hope that this project will help inform future policies and design more effective strategies in addressing AI-generated CSAM across Australia.